Hello guys. So today I want us to start this particular lesson of web development. Okay, and the big question I think is what do you need to get started? Okay. Okay. This is always the elephant in the room because at one point you don't really know where to get started. Okay, there's too much information. There are too many bloggers. There's too many videos on YouTube until you're stuck. Okay, but as I told you here, we want to make this knowledge as easy as we possibly can. Okay, so that anyone can get started as fast as possible. Now, for you to get started in web development, I'm gonna go through some few elements that you must know, okay, or that you need to get started. Okay, so number one, you need a laptop. You need a laptop, and this laptop you'll use it to develop websites. Okay, of course the laptop should be connected to the internet. Number two, for you to start web development career, you need something called the domain. So the domain uniquely identifies you. Okay, in the internet. Okay, like maybe my domain can be simbonipeter.com. Okay, so when you type this address in the in the internet, you can be able to find maybe my website. Okay, or maybe you can look about maybe equitybank.co.ke. Okay, that is a domain. It is like an address that uniquely identifies you online. Okay, it has to be unique. The moment you start looking for another simbonipeter.com, it's going to say that this domain already exists. Okay, so what I will do, I will help you to create a domain so that you can also have your own domain. So it will follow the format of your last name and then maybe .com or something. I'll give you directions on how you can achieve that. Okay, now after you have gotten your domain, and remember for 250 people is going to be free. After you have gotten the domain, the third thing that you need to do is to buy hosting. Okay, now hosting is like space. Okay, it's like a cloud space where you keep your files. Okay, so don't worry about the knowledge, the English here, but just know straight up that you need to have a space on the internet or on the clouds where you're going to host your files. Remember, a website is basically information about you or information about your business, okay, or information about your fun activities or career or your blogs or your music or whatever. Okay, so where do we keep this information? Okay, something like Google Drive, for example, you use it to store maybe photos, okay, or files. So it is the same thing here. So you need to have some hosting space and you have to buy it in order to host our files online. And again, if you are part of the 250 people, I will also provide a public hosting where anyone can host their files. So we've seen here that you're going to get a free domain, you're going to get a free hosting. Okay, if you're among the first 200 people. If you're not among the first 250 people, there'll be a small fee that you'll be required to pay. Okay, now after you have gotten all those elements, the next thing that you need to have is the development environment. Okay, the development environment. And what do I mean by development environment? Development environment basically is where you'll be developing your websites now. Okay, so where you'll be developing your websites, this is like a framework. Okay, and we shall be using WordPress. Okay, WordPress is currently used by I think 700 million companies and individuals across the world. So it's a very strong platform for us to use, and it's also easy. It has so many features, it has so many plugins, it has so many themes, layouts, etc. We shall get into that when we start our web development course. So these are the 4 things that you guys need to have. Don't panic, don't stress out. Once you have all these, and most of them I will provide, then it becomes easy, okay, for you to start earning from this particular venture. So don't worry about it. Don't try to finish everything in a day. Just set your timeline, set your schedule, and then of course I'll be able to help you the possible way that I can. Cheers guys. After this, we're now going to start our development journey.